Hello everybody, happy 2019. It is crazy that it is already 2019. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's and Christmas. I just had such a wonderful time. My family is kind of spaced out all throughout the world and the country, and it was just really nice that we all got to reconnect, and I saw so many of my cousins that I hadn't seen in such a long time, and it was just awesome. So I hope you guys had a really great time as well. And now we're getting back into it. We are getting in the YouTube zone. I have so many cool videos planned out for you guys. Why am I so out of breath? Anyway, I have so many cool videos planned out for you guys, but since it is a new year, I wanted to do something that kind of helped you guys get to know me a little bit better. I just thought it would be a good idea. And I did 3 makeup videos in a row, so I wanted to break it up a little bit. So today's video is actually going to be my tattoo story. I saw Nicole Guerrero do this video and I thought it was such a cool idea, and I'm always interested in the meanings of other people's tattoos and just what they get and where they get it. I just love tattoos, and so that is what today's video is going to be about. So if you guys are interested in my tattoos, where I got them, why I got them, then just keep watching. So my first tattoo, for those of you who don't know, I am Brazilian, so I wanted to pay an homage to that for my first tattoo. I am very proud to be Brazilian, and so I wanted to do something that would just embody the pride that I feel in my culture. So I got my first tattoo when I was 19. It was in the summer of 2015. I got it in Brazil, and it is the little outline of Brazil on the map. I thought it was just the cutest thing, and I just thought it would be perfect for my first tattoo. I really liked the placement. I knew I wanted something in that area, and I thought it was just a perfect fit. So there's not too much to say about this one. It was my first, and yeah, I just love it. It's one of my favorites. Second one I got is this one that you guys have probably seen in my videos peeking through. This is my Girl Almighty tattoo, and this is actually the only one I've gotten done here in America. Yeah, I got this one done here in Jersey actually, and this one is pretty interesting because I got this done September 11th, 2016. So this was shortly after good old number 45 was elected, and it was a very scary time for minorities, for women, for basically everybody who wasn't a white straight man. So yeah, I got Girl Almighty. Just, it's right there in the name. We are almighty, we are powerful forces, and no president, no man, no Congress, no nothing is going to break our spirits. And I just wanted something to symbolize that, symbolize our strength as, you know, the women in this country. So this is a really important tattoo for me, and it's one I'm gonna say they're all one of my favorites because obviously I love them enough to get them, but it really is a super important one to me. Yeah, that was the story of my Girl Almighty tattoo. Now I know I've said the first 2 were my favorites, but this third one is hands down my absolute favorite. It is my #1 tattoo, and it is my grandmother's signature. My grandmother passed away in the April of 2012, April 19th actually, due to cancer. And it was a really tough time. It still is super hard whenever I think about it. I'll probably get emotional talking about this, but she was just one of the most important people in my life, and she was someone that I could talk to about anything, and she would just never judge me. I would talk to her about boys and everything, and she would just be smiling, laughing, telling me jokes, you know, giving me advice about everything. And one of the best memories I have of her is coming home from school every day when she would be here, and her always cooking and greeting me at the door with the biggest hug. And so I wanted to get a tattoo that really memorialized her because she was such an important person in my life. So I got her signature. Actually, me and my sister both got the same one, and it's one of my it is my favorite, and it's just nice that she is always with me now, you know, forever memorialized on my body. You know, it is in a place that sometimes I forget that I have it, so whenever I do, you know, remember that I have it, it feels just like really comforting and warming, and it just is a reminder that she's always going to be here. So that was my third one. So my very last one, well, my most recent one, I got this past summer, once again in Brazil, with the same in the same tattoo parlor that I got the Brazil one on my arm here. So this one I kind of came up with the saying on sort of, I don't know, whim, but I knew I wanted to do something that signified like my relationship with God, but I didn't want to get just like Jesus or like a cross or something. So I went looking and I saw another tattoo artist that I follow. She had done this on somebody else, and I love the phrase. It is entrego, confio, aceito, agradeço. So translated, that means I give, I trust, I accept, and I thank. So that's basically just like what we do with God. That's, we put our lives, we put our trust into His hands, and we thank Him for what He gives back. But the placement of it, I knew that I had really wanted. I wanted something wrapped around my arm, and I thought it was just perfect, and I thought the placement and the phrase would just be perfect. Now the little air sign I kind of added in there because he had told me to separate the beginning and the end of the tattoo. We would need a little something, so he was like, you could do a heart or you can do a star or whatever, and I was like, wait, I've always wanted an air sign tattoo, so why don't we just do that? So for those of you who don't know, I am a Gemini. That is an air sign, and I thought it would just go perfectly right in there. So yeah, that is pretty much all of my tattoos. They are all super important to me. They mean the world to me, and I cannot wait to get more. I can't think of anything else that I would want, but I'm sure in a while I will come up with something else to get. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me. I just wanted to start off the new year with something that would help you guys get to know me a little bit better, and I hope I did that. So give this video a big thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!